Hi all, this is DeGarmo Tech coming back at you with another installment of DeGarmo Tech Explains All. Last week, if you tuned into our video that I had posted, it was in regards to GRAV, which is a CMS service that you can use to manage a website. I touched upon the various things that you can do with that and the ease of use. Now, something that is very popular and common that is similar to GRAV is WordPress. And this week, I kind of wanted to go over some of the similarities and some of the pros and cons of each, and why I like what I do like um, over the other. So instead of waiting until the very end of the video to drag it along and get somebody to watch, I just want to say flat out off the rip, if you just want to see this video and ask what I prefer Grav over WordPress. For the rest of the video, if that's all that you were looking for, feel free to click off. But for the rest of the video, I'm going to kind of go over some of the things of why I think that is the case for me. So I have both pulled up, and both of these dashboards are connected to the same, domain. So basically, if you look here on Grab, I did a video last week, and it's very simple. Like you go over here, you have your pages, you can click on every like specific page, and it's just very simple. You can add what you want. If you want to change your themes, you go over here. It's just a very simple design. It's very easy to use. It's not cluttered, and this is one of the things that I prefer. Now, if you come over here onto WordPress, in my opinion, there's just a lot going on here. I figured out how to kind of use some of the things, but some of these features, I'm just really not sure what's going on. And another thing too that it made it kind of difficult for me when I was trying to create a site for this week. I was trying to create a website that had a sort of brochure style to it. So almost like there's a location or a destination that somebody wants to get information on. And, there was no way to, if we go up to here and we hit add new, and then we go to some of the filters, there's no brochure or things like that. It's very limited, and this made it very, very, very difficult to scroll through the thousands of filters that are on here, and it made it very difficult to find exactly what I was looking for. And then within the themes that were downloaded, there were so many different widgets and menus that were already added, and it kind of became a headache into having to remove everything and just have a sort of simple design. um, Now, I may be having this come across as a negative thing. I do feel that this could be a positive thing for somebody that is looking for a lot of, widgets and things to add to their site. And, potentially this would be very helpful. But for me personally, I felt that the main thing that sold Grav over WordPress to me was just the ease of use. The update buttons over here, having these like simple graphs that kind of show you what's going on, how many visits you have in one day. And then you come back to here, and it's just WordPress, the UI is just not very inviting in my opinion. Now, I will say there are more themes in WordPress to choose from, and they are very, very, very customizable, which I do like, but it can also be a bad thing. Also, plugin wise, there are a ton of plugins within WordPress that I actually enjoy a lot. Um, so, I mean, honestly, security wise, also, WordPress is known to get breached and hacked more often than Grav. It depends how important security is to you as a developer and site owner. But, like I said, my personal preference, I like Grav more, just more for the ease of use and the simplicity of it, as compared to some of the navigation within WordPress is very confusing, and I did not personally enjoy my experience with it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If there's anything that you kind of wanted me to touch upon that didn't get covered in this video about WordPress or Grav, please let me know down in the comments, and I hope you have a great week.